Okay, good afternoon, YouTube and Twitch. This is Harmony Muse, back with Final Fantasy XIV. Today we're going to continue our questing to get, to appease the Company of Heroes so they'll tell us how the hell to get to Titan. Now, I found out what was going on last night while I was getting those errors in Shroud of the Avatar trying to look at the minimap. Turns out, sometimes that happens. They use a third-party app to do their mini-mapping, and sometimes you have to log all the way out and back in to get it to work properly. Well, now that I know that, we shouldn't be having as many problems. Now, I know a lot of people are probably going to say that the graphics and such in Shroud of the Avatar are slightly subpar compared to Final Fantasy XIV. And while you may be somewhat correct there are a couple of things to consider. Portalarium is an indie company. They don't have the same kind of money to throw around that Square Enix does. Now that said, I like their system for skills and the way things develop there, allowing you to, through hard work, mold your character exactly how you want them to be. Now, one character can learn anything, and literally anything, but the amount of work and time and crunch involved makes it to where you can't learn everything. So you can generalize or you can specialize, but there are diminishing returns. So I can't wait to see how things get at higher end for that. That said, I don't know where higher end is. Anyway, back to what we're doing now. Mr. Shellshock up in the Hermitage up there was asking us to go bring him some cat skin so he can sell them. Because he just wants to go home to his family. Now, if this was an older MMO, I would be up in arms about this person potentially killing taking my kills. But here I'm not, and for one reason. In Final Fantasy XIV, if you've done, anybody who's done a meaningful percentage of the damage will get full credit and full XP. So there was no way they could have stolen that monster from me. Now, back in the days of EverQuest, they could have. And to be fair, I'm still breaking myself of that old feeling. Okay, man, here's your skins. This is gonna help you, please, even if 2 skins would help. Here's just some Jungle Curl skins. You helped me, even after what my comrades did to your country. What? We were on a reconnaissance mission when the Maelstrom caught us by surprise. We tried to escape, but the others, no one else survived. I didn't ask for this, damn it. I'm not even Garlean. They conquered my lands just like they tried to conquer yours. I don't want to die in some blasted jungle halfway around the world. I just want to go home. So this guy is a deserter from the Garlean army who was press ganged into the military because the Garleans conquered his land and said, you're in the army now, shithead. Poor bastard. Man, I feel for you, man. Drest appears to be in greater control of his faculties. I wish to thank Shamani for the wine. That was overly kind. Would you be willing to bear a gift back to him? Last night at Red Mantis Falls, I collected the sap from nearby palm trees. I placed it in coconut shells and... okay. If placed in coconut shells and stored for a few bells' time, it makes for a fine wine. See, it should be ready now. I left 3 shells out there. Please take them to Shamani for me. I'm glad he moved on with his life. I hope to one day do the same. So he's a deserter from an army he didn't want to join, for a war he didn't want to fight. Now, while I generally consider, hold deserters in low regard, that's for deserters who volunteered for the army. He didn't. He was a conquered person who was told, yeah, you're picking up the sword and you're going out and fighting. He didn't have a choice in it. See, that's why I like it. That's one thing that I like about this game is they give minor characters who you just deal with a short time characterization like that. And I really empathize with a character that I'm never going to see after this mission that I'm doing. That, to me, is good storytelling. But don't take my word for it. This is indeed a game I would recommend to... Oh, crap. What it... Say my name. That... Oh, the butt cheek dude. Okay. We can go take a few moments and kill butt cheek dude. Not a problem. Now, one thing you'll notice is that today was reset for the weekly challenge and also for other weekly quotas. So I'm probably going to get into dungeons a lot faster today. And probably into trials as well. I know I'm taking time out of my schedule to do this, but hey. Before you get upset at me calling a butt cheek guy, remember that you said it first, Mom. This is supposed to be eyeballs, I think. Not quite sure I want to know. One thing I am noticing is that he starts pulling out the damage over time stuff a lot more the more damaged he is. And yes, I named my Chocobo between 2 and 20. Because back when I was creating it and naming it, it said name has to be between 2 and 20 characters. So I've named it between 2 and 20 as a joke. Now, if that Arcanist would have been here to help, this would have been a lot faster. Because this basically took 10 minutes or 5 minutes out of my schedule so far. Well. Worth it. Come on, die. There we go. And more seals. The seals are the main reason I did that. Because I need 4,000 to get to being a Storm Corporal. Back in the day, you needed to be a Storm Corporal before you could even unlock your Chocobo. At least that's what I remember. It's been some time. What news do you have of Dressed? Palm wine. Sap of a palm tree fermented inside a coconut shell. Far more potent than wine made of grapes, palm wine, if brewed for too long, can cause loss of eyesight or even death. Sniff, sniff. Ah, yes, I recall he did have some knowledge of winemaking. A simplistic but nevertheless effective method that utilizes the natural properties of palm sap. I shall have to enjoy this batch before it spoils. We are not so different, Dressed and I. Two men who have struggled long to not let our scars define us. I worry that he has been alone with his thoughts for too long. It is past time I paid him a visit. Thank you for looking after him, Wilhelmina. And money. Silver pieces. And level 34. What's your quest for me now, buddy? Shamani Lomani is brimming with glee and he wishes to share the reason why with you. By the gods. Listen. I know you are eager to wash your hands of this wine business, but I have just discovered something extraordinary about Dressed's palm wine. He sealed each coconut shell with a leaf which has a very distinct shape and unusual odor. I thought I was going mad at first, but now I'm certain. These are the leaves of a Bacchus grapevine. Do you know what this means? Somewhere in Raincatcher Valley, the legendary vine still grows. If we could obtain a cutting, we could revive the Bacchus wine industry. We must know where Dressed found these leaves. Here, take one of them back to him and see what he remembers. And there is a cat girl who named herself Elora Danon. If you want to know why that name is important, that comes from an old movie called Willow. Elora Danon was the name of the infant princess. And now to get back to Dressed. But again, I consider that to be good storytelling. Each of these characters has their own backstory, their own motivations. They're not just, oh, here, have a quest, go bring me 10 bear asses. Or, oh, go bring me 10 deer legs. I mean, that's one thing that I will say about Final Fantasy, or I'm sorry, about World of Warcraft. While I had an expansive world, the bulk of the earlier quests boiled down to prove yourself to me, go bring me 10 bear asses. Oh, hello again, was it? Or what is it? I hand him the Bacchus grape leaf. It's just a leaf, isn't it? I only chose it because it was pretty. Didn't know it was rare. I found them near the Juggernaut to the south, but I didn't see any grapevines. I saw fresh gubu tracks, though. Maybe the leaves came from the vines growing on the back of such a beast? If you go looking for it, please be careful. Some gubus are more territorial than others, and you may have to defend yourself. Okay. So, time to go find a gubu. That's the big plant dudes with vines coming out their back. Time to go wreck one and... Oh, wrong place. Ripples in the water catch your eye. Shesmu. Get you good and dead. Okay, deliver the cutting to Shamani Lomani. So back north. Ring around the rosy. The culmination of this whole feast, when you find out, you're gonna laugh your ass off. Oh, Shamani's over here. What did Dressed have to say? Well, tell me everything. Here's a Bacchus grapevine. Ah, I was right. The smell, this texture. I hold in my hands a Bacchus grapevine cutting. Oh, and here's that asshole from earlier. The one who was, talking shit to me. Come now, enough of this nonsense. I have heard talk of your discovery, and I refuse to believe that a common adventurer and a novice vintner could. And I'm giving him the stink eye. 12 is my witness. It is a Bacchus grapevine. Wherever did you find this fantastic specimen? What? You would offer this to me? But why? There is none better positioned to reconstruct the Bacchus vineyards than you, Master Bergolin. You have the resources, the knowledge, and the passion to do so. It would be selfish of me to keep this cutting. I never knew you cared so deeply about your craft. Thank you, good sir. I will not squander this gift. In just a few good years' time, I swear that every tavern across Eorzea will once again be clamoring for a cask of Wineport's legendary Bacchus wine. Sir, you needn't sniff snip. Wait, the shape of this bottle, the scent of this label, this couldn't possibly be a 1547 Bacchus? But that's impossible. This vintage has not been seen since years before the calamity. It was the crown jewel of my personal collection. For years I debated opening it, wondering if today or tomorrow would be the ideal time. But now, I realize that it was never meant for me. It should be savored by the saviors of Wineport, I say. He has made us an offer we cannot refuse. Master Gegaruju will find no finer wine. You have forever changed Wineport. Thank you for your kindness and your generosity. But do not permit me to delay you any longer. Pray deliver the wine to Captain Crazy Welsh Name. Well, yes, I would very much like to drink it, but I am a patient man. I have faith that one day I shall have another opportunity to taste perfection. So much dedication to the craft of booze. To getting people schnockered. I don't understand it, but you gotta have a passion in life, that's for sure. What we're seeing here is one of the new weapons that came out this campaign, or this patch update. You notice my item level compared to, yeah. That's endgame stuff that I don't have and probably will never see. But we'll work our way to getting there. Do I travel to Hidden Falls for 40 gil? Yes, I do. Because I'll let you know right now, when I hit level 50, I am going to be trying out the Red Mage and Samurai jobs. And I will be doing it on camera to give you all a taste of what they're like. Because that's what this stream is about, is showing you what the game is like from the beginning until until I either get to top end rating or until I get tired of it. And that's the two-hand. Oh my, that's a good one. That's the... Okay. But he's linking stuff, endgame stuff for us to look at the stats, and oh my lord. Your prolonged absence was beginning to concern me. What of the wine I asked you to bring? And here's a Bacchus wine. Is that 7 hells, a 1547 Bacchus? Even I know how rare that is. I have to admit, I didn't think you had it in you, but congratulations. Thanks to you, this will be the most luxurious feast Costa del Sol has seen in years. And now I get a new companion, a Gubu Sproutling, and a level out of it. Okay. Whiskate requires your assistance with the banquet. I hate to impose further after everything you've done, but would you mind helping Welsh name lay out the banquet? Our guests of honor are already here in Costa del Sol, and so Master Gegaruju has demanded we finish preparations immediately. The guests? I'm told one is a beautiful Mikote scholar. Personally, I'm more curious about her companion, some famous adventurer with an endless list of accomplishments, but you can judge for yourself soon enough. Anyway, go lend Welsh name a hand. The poor man is liable to collapse from stress. Greetings, okay. How fitting to seek you out and offer my gratitude for all that you have accomplished. So, I've got to go set out a banquet. And if from his description you can obviously tell who the guests of honor for the banquet are. An adventurer and a scholar. I'm going to take all of this and arrange it on the counter. No time to chat, they'll be here any minute. Feasting table. Put out the flowers. Put out the booze. Okay, sauteed Welwick worms, softball, and goblin cheese souffle. That sounds disgusting. Speak with Whiskate. Or Whiskate, or however the hell that's pronounced. I know I'm messing it up. Excellent timing. Now that our guests are present, the feast can begin. Where are they, you ask? Why, don't you ask your associate? I'm sure she'll be happy to explain. In the company of heroes. Oh, and I get new boots. Okay. We'll take new boots. 4 and 3. Okay. Okay, in the company of heroes, Y'shtola is concerned for my well-being. You have the look of a woman who's been to the 7th hell and back. That a guest should be expected to supply the victuals for a banquet held in her own honor? All of this while the shadow of time looms over us all, it buggers belief. I could only applaud your stoicism. Had I been asked to endure such ignominy, I fear I would have accepted my lot with far less grace. Watch this is funny. Lady Y'shtola, Lady Baldwin. He falls into full Dogeza there. You see, this is again Japanese culture. There's different forms of bowing. There's a slight bow for people you hardly know, a deeper bow for people that you respect, a really deep bow for people above you, and then there's the get on your knees on the ground and touch your head to the floor because you fucked up and you're begging for forgiveness. That's what this guy is doing. 1,000 pardons for the extreme discourtesy. I was wholly unaware of your true identity, madam. Had I known, I would never have permitted my men to subject you to such unspeakable ordeals. Come now, she must have sensed something was amiss. And there's the entire company. You seriously don't think I would have sent you running the length and breadth of Eorzea for a banquet, did you? Spare her your mockery, Captain. Your intent was unclear to me until this moment. And, unlike me, well, she has no knowledge of your traditions. Mayhap you be so good to as enlighten her? One moment, I'm getting beeped at. Fair's fair. There is no sense in hiding it any longer. We five were chosen by our brothers and sisters, and before the Company of Heroes disbanded, and we each swore a solemn oath to escape. That any who would follow in our footsteps must be weighed and measured, not by their reputation, but by their deeds. Each man would judge these godslayers by his own criteria. If even one found her wanting, she would be rejected without a second thought. But if she proved herself worthy, we swore that we would do our utmost to support her cause. This world has ever been full of brave souls eager to give their lives for a righteous cause, but all too few capable of making a difference with their sacrifice. To send wave after wave of hapless adventurers into the jaws of a foe whom they have no hope of victory against is worse than futile. Titan is not one to be challenged lightly, and we will not be complicit in the deaths of the unworthy. Which is why the five of you deigned to test her with such commendable thoroughness. Time well spent, I am sure. But tell us, Captain, what is the assessment of you and your fellows? Landonell. She's a brave one, that much is certain. She willingly walked into the midst of danger despite my repeated warnings that could cost her life. Sorry, my deviated septum my nose is basically permanently stuffed up. Wad none. Her skill is undeniable. She stalked her prey as relentlessly as any child of the sands and struck with precision when opportunity presented itself. Mani Lamani. Too many adventurers these days to care only for fortune and glory. She, however, is a kind and generous soul. I am certain she has no shortage of loyal allies who will gladly fight for her side. Oh god, more gobby talk. Wily Uplander is talentful plansmaker, tricksy foe for mighty rockman. I can only concur with my colleagues' assessments. We five, the Company of Heroes, hereby judge you a worthy challenger. Cast down the Lord of Crags and write a new chapter in the history of Eorzea. And now we've got the classic Final Fantasy fanfare playing. I could listen to this song for hours. With the formalities out of the way, let the festivities begin. Summon the dancers. Pour the wine. Eat, drink, and be merry, my friends, for today we celebrate the birth of a new legend. My character's name, Titan's Bane. And they all cheer it. I tell you, even though this game makes you feel like makes it clear that you're one of many, it also makes you feel like a badass. Okay, speak with the bronze-skinned beauty. Oh, and there are dancing girls. Mind you, there were also scantily clad guys here as well, so it works out, it's even, it's fair. Congratulations, sweetling. Now relax and enjoy the show, it's only just begun. Okay, I don't want to see these. Give me guys in butt floss, thank you. I'm supposed to be a female character. Now let's try out this nasty-ass feast that I had to go gather. He's like, Oh, man. The Final Fantasy I victory fanfare, and that was the original one. That's good. Tasting the exotic feast triggers a divine revelation. In that brief transcendent moment, you glimpse the true form of reality, comprehend its fleeting nature, and cry out to the heavens in celebration. I could give or take it. I'd rather have my mother's tuna casserole any day. Now, let's speak to the Company of Heroes members. Shamani. When you face Lord of Crags, think not of Limsa Lamensa, Eorzea, or anything beyond his chamber. Think only of the men and women by your side. Fight for them and they will fight for you. Remember that no great victory was ever achieved alone. A goodly uplander must be facing mighty rockman with clever fighty think. Gobbyflot cannot be coming to rescue this time. Yeah, you know, you can hear the sarcasm in my voice when I speak in that tongue. It's so damned annoying. And you can see him being kind of, yeah. Ah, you brave fool. Promise me that when you meet Titan, you'll look him in the eye and tell him Landonell sends his regards. And there's Nun and Whiskate together. Let's see what the old cat dude has to say. You are a veteran of countless battles, but this is but one more. Trust in your experience and you will prevail. You are blessed with the fortitude to rival the Earth itself. Titan will struggle to break you, I think. Let's speak with Y'shtola, see what she has to say about all this. You are kind to indulge them. This banquet is as much for them as it is for you, whatever they may claim. I do not deny they mean well, but now is scarcely the time for celebration. Though they have all but pronounced you the victor, the battle with Titan has yet to begin. The hour has come for the good captain to make good on his promise. We must speak with him again. We're going to take the Greaves, even though they're technically Dragoon gear more than they are Paladin gear, or tank gear, but they have better stats than we've got, so they are an upgrade. Okay, my mount speed in Eastern Lenosha has increased, so I'm going to be faster in this area for now. Scale boots. Whiskate truly intends to tell you how you may face Titan this time. You must be eager to face Titan. As promised, we will show you the way. Travel to Bronze Lake in Upper Lenosha. There you'll meet with Riol, another man who once served with the company. To ensure that this knowledge does not fall into the wrong hands, he will remain in hiding until you have given the correct signal. Give me your map. You must whistle loudly at the 3 locations I mark. Only then will he appear to meet you at this 4th location. I realize this may seem excessive now, but you will see that it is more reasonable once you comprehend the risks inherent in our method. No, I don't have any upgrades. Now this button is something that they added since I used to play back in the day that we didn't have back then. It automatically recommends the gear for your, or the best gear that you can equip for your class and level. We're going to Raincatcher Deli. Are you coming along? Yes, yes we are. Wrong way. So we're gonna go kill a god today. Hope you all brought, yeah. Oh, good 40 minutes left, okay. Ignore the grass raptors. And of course there's a boss fight going on. Well, nothing I need to bother with. Storm Surge? I think we'll talk with the Storm Surgeon while we're up here. See what that gets me. That's a boss fight I can't hope to beat in the time. Uragnite? Never heard of those before. That's all of us. This thing is what? Though forbidden entry to the springs, he insists on returning each and every day to disturb our customers. Oh, but it is not what you think. We have not banned him for what he is, but for what he has done, namely exposing himself to several of the other bathers. It's my duty to escort him off the premises, but look at the sides of him. Without several helping hands, I fear this will not end for me. If you lend me your blade. And this is another boss fight. Son of a... Oh, damn it. Well, you're going down quickly, at least. Oh my god, it's Misha! Small freaking world fan, thank you! That's my bro up there! Now I would fight with that person any day. They just happen to be here. So knowing my luck, they're watching stream and teleport again. Either way, I'm grateful. It's good to have friends you can trust and rely on. Now that's what I call a friend. This, yeah, hot springs. So we're gonna... Okay. Always attune. Like I said, each one of those you get, there's an achievement for getting all of them. There's also an... Oh, it also ensures you can get around faster. Okay, now let's go find the final spot. Are you all the way up there? Yep, you are. Reading this last, might you be the one the captain said would come calling? I thought so. Pay attention now, because I'm not explaining myself twice. Lord of Crags. Riel is waiting for you to give him your undivided attention. Years ago, when we was weighing up how to get to Titan, one of our scouts stumbled across this beastman aetheryte seed. What's that look for? Not familiar with him? Y'shtola. He speaks of an unamplified aetheryte which had been claimed by a beast tribe. Lest you wonder, there is no fundamental difference between such aetherites and the ones you have used on countless occasions. And if it isn't the Charlian lass, welcome back. Forgive me for interrupting. I had planned to await your report, but I succumbed to curiosity. The tunnels beneath Ogamoro form a bewildering labyrinth that no outsider has fully explored. How the company of heroes managed to navigate it is a mystery I have long pondered. Ha, give us a bit of credit, love. We weren't daft enough to try going in the front. The kobolds were always digging new tunnels and filling the old ones with traps. One wrong step, and the next thing you know, you've got 100 tons of rock on your noggin. Suicide to even try, you see. Funny thing, kobolds didn't seem to have no trouble finding their way around, and that got us to thinking. I mean, the Gamoro mines are like a bleeding city, right? And getting around in a city would be right pain in the ass if you didn't have an Ethernet, wouldn't it? So it stood to reason the kobolds must have one. Even if there are aetherite shards in the depths of Ogamoro, you would have needed to attune yourselves to them before you could identify their signatures within the live stream. That's where you're wrong. We had this Charlian bloke to help us, see? Delivered us right to Titan's bedchamber, he did. I don't rightly know how he did it, but I do remember him saying it weren't nothing any Charlian scholar worth her salt couldn't manage. Did he now? Locating a beacon in the absence of a known signature might be possible if the aetherites in question happen to be, yes. But in order to guide a traveler to said beacon safely, a second party would be required to, You know, basically the magical version of Technobabble. It's possible in theory, yet I cannot be certain until I try. Plainly, all will depend on whether or not I am worth my salt. Oh, you are, lass. Don't you worry about that. Have a bit of faith in yourself. Why don't we all go to Zelma's Run and take a closer look at the aetherite? It ain't far, though be sure to be a few kobolds blocking the way. Not you can't handle mine. Now we need to go find this aetherite. That'll unlock the duty finder. Okay. And now I got a surprise for you. I'm bringing my good friend Misha, who is played by my friend Fan, who comments on streams quite often, to join us in the dungeon run. Crap. Well, it looks like we got caught up in a fate I didn't know was here. No, you don't. You're not hurting my friend. But yeah, my friend Fan, the person who plays Misha, is somebody I would trust completely as a healer. You know, decent healers are few and far between. Good healers are like a goddamn unicorn. You know, you think they don't exist. Fan? Yeah, goddamn unicorn. Proud to know him. That should be it. And I just completed the Bosom Buddies achievement, or challenge. Okay. I really don't like fighting kobolds. They're one of the more durable beast races. Alright. And if you think this is beautiful now, you should see the game on max settings. Now, I can't run the system on max settings, but just as well. You don't need to. It looks amazing now. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Letherite they used, etc. Okay. Coppolino is speculated. Resident state signal won't be strong enough for our purposes. Seems you'll need to proceed without me. I will remain here and supplement the beacon's power. Okay. Fear not, I will summon the Maelstrom and force the station nearby to protect us. With effort, it will be possible to... Okay. Belatedly. Until such time as I do, you will be on your own. Let's see if I am worth my salt. Look at another beacon, one far below the mountain. I can only speculate as to what you will find there, so stint not in your preparation. Let me dismiss my chocobo since you're a good help, but we need actual party members. Okay. Now we're going to do, again, the naval, which is the Titan normal fight. Now, each of the Titans have a normal, a hard, an extreme, and I believe a savage mode in some. Nobody hurts my healer. Now, it's been a while since I've done this fight, so I might mess up. I don't know. I love this groove. Sons of man, murderers of my children. You can tell he does not like humans. You don't want to be too close to the edge, because periodically he will stomp and it will make the edge of the fight fall off. Here it goes. The edge. Yeah, he hits like a goddamn freight train. Jesus. I forgot that he was this tough. It doesn't help, but he also does his AO. Get out of the way! Get out of the death! I think we lost. Oh, no, we didn't. Time to get towards the end, but don't get off the red side of the edge. Kill the heart. Scale. Oh. Yeah, he was about to blow shit up. you see, if you don't kill his heart fast, he kills the whole group. Stay by the edge, but don't stay off the edge. We can do this. And you can see he's shouting during the fight, like, I shall drive thee beneath my heel, mortal. If he sounds like he's acting, you know, imperious like he's a god, he really is. So at least to the kobold he is. Don't let it knock you off. Who got galed? Who got galed? This is what I call hustle. You got knocked off. Oh shit. Well, we're fucked. We're not going to be able to win this now. To the last I grapple with thee. Well, we're screwed. Okay. This is one thing I'm glad about for Trials is they have a benefit called the Echo. Each time you die, you get a benefit of an additional plus 10% HP damage dealt and damage healed. When he's about to do that, knock off the edge of the, or blow off the edge of the arena attack, the closer you are to the edge without falling off, the less damage you take. He also, when he's doing the Titan's Heart thing, has a power called Granite Gale that you've seen, or Gale, however you want to pronounce it. It's supposed to be a softie, I do believe. You want to get the person out of it quickly because it counts as them being dead, basically. Who took a header? Nobody took a header. Good hustle this time, people. We got this one by the ass now. Now it's just basic tank and spank and stay out of the death book on the floor. And yes, that's why it does look like I'm basically being this guy's giant rock roll. Shit, where is it? Where's the Gale? Where's the Gale? Where's the Gale? Get out of it, get out of it, get out of it! Survived it by the skin of our teeth. I'm going to give it to that Yin because he admitted he screwed up. I can't give it to Misha because they're in a party. Now I feel good. We got it done. I wonder what that ding ding was. Oh. What do we get for experience off of that? I got experience for doing it, then bonus experience because it was my first time doing it. Okay. So we just killed a god. Makes you feel good. I am relieved to see you well, but come, let us discuss our next step. High potions and... okay. All good things. So, with a name like that, you know stuff's about to hit the, fertilizer's about to hit the windmill. Though word had already received the Maelstrom command, protocol requires that a representative of our order inform the High Commander of mission success. The honor is rightfully yours. Once again, I must commend you on a job well done. We shall speak again soon. Well, first it looks like I need to go to... I need to go to... Hubajuba, Limsa. Before I do, another fate. This one that just popped up, maybe it'll still have people in it when I get there. I admit I'm going to skeeve on fates for a little bit. Because really, I need the seal. And yes, their chocobo is dressed up like Santa Claus. Notice how much faster these go with the second person, especially a damage dealer. And Girthus, I don't know if it's like this now, but it used to be with people basically farming fates there. If you didn't get to a fate 2 minutes after it started, you wouldn't get enough contribution for it to count. Because there were literal roving packs of people going to do fates for seals and for XP. Point taken. And thank you for letting me know. And I can tell that my friend Fan is still in the chat because he responded here. Or still in the stream because he responded to me here. But this is fun, actually, adventuring with another player like this. Actually, check my next ability. All right. Oh, crap. I forgot that I don't have Kurthus yet. Time to go get it. Oh, and it seems that... Oh, while I'm here, there's already fates I can do here. Okay. What do we have? Fates that are timing out. Nothing we need to worry with, then. Stuff I could kill for my regular warrior's hunting log, but I don't really need to bother. Might bother with that if the stuff out levels me. But I really want to be promoted to corporal. And they're all boss kills. See if I can get up there in time before it gets killed off. I'm betting no. Oh, it's going pretty quick. %. Might get there with it having 80% left. I might get a silver off of it. I'm doubting it. No. Oh, forgot Misha. Oh, you're level 1 Astrologian. Nice touch. This is why it's always good if you have a friend to have them along with you, because you see me having fun by myself. The amount that you can do with somebody along at your side that you trust is so much more. And don't worry, Fan, because you're such a good friend and because you've been helping me out today, I am going to make sure that you get full credit when I get done here. But the phone's ringing. Come on. It's not for me. Oh, I have to get that. Hold on. Okay, that's handled. Sorry about that. That was a phone call that needed to be taken. Okay. Yeah, I do believe, yeah, my #1 fan fell asleep. Just as well. Ooh. Well, time to go cleft this Rock of Ages. This will be put me over the top of what I need to get my next rank. This will allow me to get Storm Corporal. Now I'm getting to a level where you're going to start seeing me if I run past the fate that I'm going to make a point of stopping, even if it's over my level, because this is getting to the point where you're starting needing lots and lots more of the company seal. You know, it's an optional thing. You don't have to outside of getting the Chocobo, which they made very easy to get now. Usually you had to be a Storm Corporal, you had to get several thousand, and so on. So much easier now. Okay. Almost got you. Almost got him. that name sound familiar? Haku Ghost. Where have I heard it before? I really appreciating that, buddy. Really appreciating that. And now back to Ul'dah, and we're going to, when we're at Ul'dah, we're going to make a point of binding as a home point there, because what we're going to be doing from there is going to be around Ul'dah. It's one reason I'm glad that I have Fan as a friend. Is Fan, again, the person who plays Misha, tries to level damn near every single class in the game. Bless him for it. Aw, shit. I forgot I gotta go to Limsa first. Durr! Whoopsie daisy. Well, that was probably a waste of a little bit of funds, but well, stuff happens. Yeah, I hear you there, Fan, but I wouldn't have the patience to do it. If I saw a healer, I would want to kill them. Or if I was playing a healer, I would want to kill people. Because of how idiotic people can be in this game. Okay, I've got the seals I need. I am now a Storm Corporal. Apply for promotion. Okay, to qualify for my promotion, I must complete rank 1 of the company objectives log. Already done so, I shall make the necessary arrangements for your promotion. To be a sergeant 3rd class, I also need 5,000 seals. Well, guess what I'm going to be doing a hell of a lot of. And Rasat Rashiki, what do you need? It is good to see you, Corporal. Word of your triumph has reached me some time ago, but I am pleased to have it personally confirmed. First Ifrit and now Titan. When I think of your achievements, I feel the loss of the Warriors of Light less keenly. And there can be no greater compliment than that. You and your order are heroes. Suffice it to say, we are glad to have a scion in our ranks. I shall relay details of your report to the Admiral forthwith. Please send my regards to the Scions of the 7th Dawn. Until next time, Corporal. And everybody's applauding me because I went and killed a god for them. Okay, well, hey, this is Menphilia. Y'shtola has informed me of your success. You have won a great victory for the people of Eorzea, one that shall not be forgotten. And what is more, both you and Y'shtola have managed to emerge from Ogamoro unscathed. Why, Tataru and the others seemed as glad of that as they did of Titan's fall. You can look forward to a hero's welcome. We will be awaiting your return to the Waking Sands. There is much to discuss. Godspeed. let's see what kind of hero's welcome they have for me. Okay. Like civilized men and women, few good soldiers. Okay, that's for PvP, I think. Well, now finally time to go back to Old Out. Well, you might be true there, Fan, but the thing is, I don't find tanking to be hard. I actually find it to be relaxing. You know, it makes me feel like I've done a good, satisfying job. I kept a bunch of people alive through something that would have killed all of us. I mean, it's not that hard to do. It's just it's just a matter of if the enemy is attacking somebody else, get their attention. Make sure the enemies are pointed away from the other players. Stay out of the zones of instant, horrible, painful, oozing death. It's not that hard. You just have to pay attention to your surroundings a bit. And to be fair, I think that one DPS had made accidentally stood in the fire just a little bit in the Titan fight. You know, or you moved, it might have been a little bit late. Lag can do that. But this guy looked like he stood in it the whole time. Well, yeah, the trick is the oh shit moments for healing are more the other guy's fault. The oh shit moments for healing are another guy's fault. The oh shit moments for tanking are usually my fault. Now, this one thing I like about this game is a lot of the boss fight mechanics have things for the damage dealers to do. Like stuns on Ifrit hard mode. Or pulling lever or touching the torches in the final boss of Hawk Manor. And you rather irritated me that I had to go do that myself as a tank the time I ran Hawk Manor. Or, you know, needing to be situationally aware and on Ifrit hard mode going to the nail or fighting the nails rather than fighting Ifrit. And to focus fire on said nails rather than going willy-nilly silly. Disquieted villager, frightened villager, what? Was that screaming I heard? People are scared. What was that commotion just now? What in the seven hells are they doing in there? Wrestling? Okay. You look the adventurous time. Might take a quick look. Let's go inside, see what's going on. The front door looks fine. Okay. This is where it's gonna get a little bit messy. Things are knocked over. People are dead. Lots of people are dead. Lots and lots of people are dead. Now, I know this one personally. He was the Alamegan who sent me off to Quarry Mill. Man. Everything is ransacked. Let's go into the solar. What's going on in here? Oh, no. Oh, no. They messed up the sylph. This ain't gonna be good. Oh, no. This one is glad. Walking one is safe. Oh no, the dying while reaching moment. Oh no. And the echo. This is gonna be bad.
We'll be awaiting your return at the Waking Sands. There is much to discuss. Godspeed.
Oh no.
Thank heaven she is safe. Louisoix, do you see? Your light shines brightly in this one, and in time, it will illuminate the realm once more.
Okay, the reason why they're so obsessed with this Louisoix, he was the leader of the Archons, the group, the Charlians who joined the Scions in 1.0. He was the one who sacrificed himself to bind Bahamut to where he wouldn't destroy the entire world.
Oh.
That was a gunshot. And those are darlings.
We have come for the one who slayed Ifrit and Titan.
Oh, they want me.
Bring her forth, and you may yet know mercy.
They just killed a dying man. That's fucked up.
Confound it. Stay out of sight. I would leave a message with you.
That ain't good.
I surrender myself, on the condition you spare the innocents.
Conditions? There speaks the Supreme Sire.
Yeah, okay.
I'll grant you have courage, but you would be better served by armor.
Search all you will. The one you seek is not here.
So it would seem.
And yet you knew to look here. But how?
Hold that thought.
Damn! She did that to a defenseless little sylph.
No!
Conditions of surrender denied.
Oh, you'll bet we'll be dealing with her ass soon enough.
Cease at once.
Have you not done enough?
Perhaps. Enough. We must away.
Yeah, but they're murdering every single last one, giving them all death blows. That's just sick.
Though we have not found our quarry, the High Priestess of the Scions should suffice for now. They say she also possesses the Echo. I cannot wait to hear her scream. I said enough!
She just killed one of her own men.
We leave. Bring the prisoners.
And these are the people that believe that what they are doing is saving us from ourselves. How the hell? What the hell? Walking one, McPhilia asked us to, in case Walking One returned, this one was to say, a church in Eastern Thanalan, One must claim sanctuary. This one tried to protect Walking One Minfilia from Imperial ones. Forgive this one. Save. Well, ashes to ashes, dust to dust, dead plant people to the cook pot. Okay, and now we've got this seek shelter at the Church of Saint Ramalama Ding Dong. But damn, just damn. I told you, this game, it's very, very well written. It really gets you emotionally involved. It hits you right in the feels, as it were. But damn, that hurt. Just damn. Oh my. That's a classic Final Fantasy VI style. I want one of those. That was the classic school version of Magitech armor from Final Fantasy, from the old SNES days, rather than the one you get in this game. I want that. That was awesome, but very sad. But I believe they call that noetics, the science of, you know, that you're naturally predisposed to be more protective and maternal of things that are cute. That's where I could check my mount speed. I can't remember where it was. Here we go. Mount speed. Okay, got everything but Western Lenosha and... Okay. Everything but Eastern and Northern Thanalon. None of the new areas. Man, that brought back the feels. That made you sad. Oh, and I've got mail. How much you want to bet it's a... How much do you want to bet that that's a gold seller? Well, we'll stop off and check our mail while we're here. Look what we have here. A new letter has just arrived for me. Okay. Even tanks require food. This may be useful for getting out of a bind with low TP. Okay, TP feathers, TP feathers. Bacon bread. Well, we can see someone's a culinarian, and we definitely appreciate the gesture. I definitely appreciate it. We'll probably be eating our share of that food in coming time, but we're going to keep that safe until we need it. Let me check the time here. It's been an hour 48. I actually probably need to bail. I need to get my mother up. But she's got a doctor's appointment in an hour that she needs to get, or actually in an hour and a half that she needs to get ready for. That's none of y'all's business, really. Let's go talk to Illid first. Something troubling you, my child? You have the look of one who has endured great suffering. If there is anything I can do to help, anything at all, you need only ask. The wild roses are dead, Father. I know not what to do. Again, using the cat password. Oh, okay. The wild roses, I see. You may speak freely here. We are all friends of the Scions. How could this have happened? Are you certain that Minfilia was among those taken by the Garleans? Yes? Alright. Let us pray no further harm comes to them. You may stay here for as long as you wish. It is the least I can do for a friend of Minfilia. I have known her since she was but a child. Well, I do recall the day of our first meeting. I swore to do everything in my power to protect and support her. I will gladly offer the selfsame service to her brother and sister Scions. So please, no matter what you require, do not hesitate to ask. Marquis, would you come here for a moment? Yes, Father? If you require assistance, pray speak with Marquis. He is a trifle shy, but I assure you he means well. I should explain. Marquis is a survivor of the Battle of Cartano. Alas, his experience took a terrible toll on his mind. Had we not taken him into our care, he would have surely perished in the desert. Marquis, I want you to look after her. Do you understand? Yes, Father. Achievement those who wait. You can't take it with you, and I can't. Oh, I got to be level 35 to work with him, so I'm underleveled. I looks like I'm going to be spending first bit of tomorrow doing monster hunts. You know, finishing out my hunter's log. But I'm going to call it for now. Thank you all very much for watching. Like, follow, and subscribe if you enjoyed the show. This has been Harmony Muse. Thank you and have a wonderful day.